Noticed something bizarre over top of a downtown Victoria street this morning.
A man dressed as a superhero took to the top of a construction crane. He and other members of the Fathers for Justice group brought their high-profile campaign for custodial rights to Vancouver Island. CH's Dean Stoltz has the story.
Onlookers couldn't help but stop in the street and gaze upwards, way up to the top of a crane towering over a Victoria construction site. And there in the blue and red tights of Spiderman, a protester with Fathers for Justice unfurls a huge banner over Yates Street declaring their presence and their message.
Dads are important to their children. Dads are forever. Children need access to their fathers just as they need access to their mothers.
Two other members of the group who don't give their names but are dressed as Superman and the Green Lantern stay on the ground during this protest. They call unequal parental access to children human rights abuse and say the courts need to enforce custodial access orders that the courts themselves issue.
Dads should have access to their kids, and why aren't they enforcing these orders? Right? So it's time for a change in our society, and we're the guys that are going to do it. We're going to keep up with these stunts. We're going to keep disrupting things until such time as we're listened to.
A spokesperson with the Attorney General's office responded to the allegation in an email to CH News saying, quote, "Every court order must be obeyed. When an access order is not obeyed, the person denied access can go to the courts to enforce the order. The courts will always act in the best interests of the child." A similar protest brought parts of the Lower Mainland to a standstill on Saturday as superheroes targeted the Botello and Alex Fraser bridges. Fathers for Justice was born in the UK 3 years ago and has pulled similar stunts there too. Back in Victoria, after about 2 hours on his sky-high perch, Spiderman rolls up his banner and is finally coaxed down by Victoria police.
Anything to say? Anything to say?
Yeah.
Fathers for Justice has said it. We want to stop the sexism.
Spiderman is arrested for mischief and break and enter, but vows to continue the fight for fathers' rights.